2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the greatest show on grass. We're at TPC Scottsdale for the first round coverage of the WM Phoenix Open. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy down on the course. And Beamer, before we take in all the action out on the course, just a few thoughts on TPC Scottsdale that has quite a bit of action around it.
You know, look, it's so funny to talk about because, yes, we know what 16 is like. We know what 17 is like. We know all the interesting and fun things that go on around there. But don't kid yourself. This is still a pretty darn good test of golf. I mean, you get some really tough holes, you know, holes 5 through 8 on the front 9 that'll capture your attention. And then you got a couple of ones, 11 through 14 on the back 9 that can come up and bite you. But I tell you what, I know players love playing here. The golf course always in great shape. It's just, you know, you got to keep your mind on the golf and what's inside the ropes instead of outside the ropes, and that's sometimes impossible.
We'll head out to the 10th hole and catch up on play. Before we get into today's action, I'm getting some word that there's a rivalry brewing between Will Zalatoris and our featured player. Henny, surely that can't be right.
Luke, you have heard correctly. There have been texts, phone calls, many exchanges in the lead up to this matchup between the featured player and Will Zalatoris. Things are getting pretty tense down here. It's going to be interesting to see how things play out today.
Thanks, Henny. That's interesting stuff. I'll be interested to see if our featured player does indeed do well against Willie Z. And this putt to move into second spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it. John, what's the line on this putt?
This one will be breaking quite hard to the left.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Just 3 feet to the cup. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Now 3 strokes back after that hole. There's a bit of water that comes into play here at TPC Scottsdale, and it gets right in your face on the tee shot on 11.
Yeah, it's the first thing that you notice, and you don't stop noticing it until you get on the 12th tee box, Luke. It's all down the left-hand side. The most intimidating tee shot on this golf course by a long shot, including the 16th.
Lining up this putt, still some meat on the bone. Well, this one's come out on a good line. Tracking. Will it go in?
Yahtzee!
Moments like that deserve another viewing. Let's take a look at the replay.
What an amazing putt from way out.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Over to the 12th we go, the par 3, the least famous par 3 on this inward half at TPC Scottsdale.
But it still has a lot of danger. If you hit it too long and to the right, guess what? There's more water there, so a lot of players bail out to the left, find those bunkers, and then up and down, not guaranteed. This is sneaky hard.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. Mark it down, that's birdie number 5.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row, he's feeling it.
Currently 5 under for the event. The tee shot here at 13 doesn't look as comfortable as you'd want from par 5.
It's not, but still, it's a par 5. If you find the fairway any place, you're going forward into.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
And if this goes, he'll move into solo first place. And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
Oh, what a putt. And that's going to hoist him into first place. And after that hole, he's ahead by just a solitary stroke. Standing on the tee at 14, it feels like a slight reprieve after the challenges we've had before.
This is probably the most comfortable tee shot these guys will face all day. That bunker's not in play. Fairly generous driving area. Go ahead and just get on it.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. And he's down there. You got to read.
This putt back up the hill, moving to the right.
Oh, he's put a pure stroke on that one. Has it got enough pace? And makes it. What a bomb.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
Still in the lead now after that hole. There's fewer tee shots here at TPC Scottsdale, as intimidating as this one here at 15.
This is such a narrow fairway. The left third of this fairway runs straight towards the water on the left-hand side. It's just no fun. You know that you have a sliver of landing area down the right-hand side to find it, so you can knock it on in 2.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
Maybe going for the green, are we? Yeah, this is the stuff we love. Getting after this par 5 in 2.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
Might need to get the feel back on the putting green. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole.
This for back-to-back birdies.
And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And after that hole, he'll move to 9 under for the event. And he finds himself on top spot of the leaderboard as this round comes to a close.
Same you, Luke. Same here. Looking forward to the next 3 rounds.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now. Good day, folks. It's time to get ready for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Strap yourselves in, everyone. It is the loudest show in golf. We're at TPC Scottsdale for the second round of the WM Phoenix Open. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam. Glad to have you back with us. As we begin our coverage of today's event, we have our featured player in fourth spot. Looking forward to seeing how today unfolds. Let's head down to the fifth hole.
That is right down the sprinkler line.
This one from about 160 yards out. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And back to the play, shall we? A look to get to 13 under par. John, have you got a good read on this one?
And this putt should go left to right here.
Remember, there's two important parts of a putt, line and length. Too much length on that one. Big putt for par coming up. Job done. Let's head to the next. And he finds himself in a tie for third. The sixth is a par 4. Well, this one looks to be heading down the runway. His second shot here. Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
Ooh, that almost went down. Just a short putt remaining here. Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. As we move to the seventh, it's a par 3. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's currently trailing his right.
Oh, that's outstanding. Holds it from the bunker. Okay, let's get back to the action. Chance to change his fortunes on the green. This would be a good one to make. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
Well, looking like 22 feet to the hole from here, guys.
And that's a long-range bomb. And rest assured, their rival will be looking over their shoulder. He's going quite well here at third on the leaderboard. We've arrived now on the 8th hole, the par 4.
Yeah, dogleg from right to left. Again, your eyes are drawn towards those bunkers down the left, but they should be at that tree in the center of the fairway.
Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. Will Zalatoris is someone that everyone attached themselves to very quickly. He made that explosive start to his professional career. He's already ridden some serious back injury issues, but he shows a lot of heart and character, doesn't he? Because he's fought back very quickly.
He has. He's one of those players that he's silly talented, isn't he? The ball striking is absolutely amazing. You know, we've talked a little bit about his putting a little bit, but he gets past all of that, doesn't he? He just gets the job done time and time again. And I think that's what's going to be his legacy, is that he's out there. He's going to be a grinder. He's not going to go anywhere. You know, when you go head-to-head, you're going to have your hands full. He's just one of these all-around really, really solid players in the game. And I love the way he goes about his business.
Back-to-back birdies for this player.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Our leader is up by 4 shots now. So 2 rounds in the book, some quality golf, but some room left to improve.
Always room to improve. Still hanging around in the top 10, but hasn't quite made that push through the field yet to challenge for the lead. I'll be interested to see how they play the next couple of days.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time. UK Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're back at Scottsdale and the famed Stadium Hole for the 3rd round of the WM Phoenix Open. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam. Glad to have you back with us. We saw our featured player card, a superb 9 under par yesterday. He'll be hoping for more of that kind of magic today. Let's get down to the 3rd hole. Well, this should find the short grass. Time for the 2nd shot into the 3rd. Found the green side rough. How close was that to going down? Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
This is to make a deposit in the birdie account.
Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard. Looks like they've cut the pin here in the 4th hole, right at the back right portion of it. Is that a green light, or you just played to the center of the green?
There is a little bit of a swale that will help push that golf ball from left to right down that slope if you hit it perfectly. If not, you hit it 15, 20 feet, no worries.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Now it's time to get the putter out. That's safely on the surface. Putting for par. Ooh. And unfortunately, that is his first drop shot of the tournament. And a little slide down the standings after that hole. It's time to step onto the tee here at the 5th.
It is sneaky difficult. Just a straightaway hole with that bunker on the right. That is menacing. And even funnier, I've seen a lot of shots miss even further right. And Oscar Bravo.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
He's got about 140, I'd say.
Yeah, nicely played. 19 feet to the hole. Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
So, straight for the most part, with a little bit of left at the end.
This one's heading on a pretty nice line, I feel. Good speed too. Wow, what a putt. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot. That was absolutely murdered. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here.
And that one finds the putting surface. It's a good shot. Some work to do, however. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
I've been all around this, tried to read it, just can't see it, but he's got about 22 feet.
Just one off the lead after that hole. Hole 7, and it's a par 3. Opting for the hybrid, I think. From the sand, looking to get up and down. Come on, baby. Come on. Wonderful shot.
Oh, that was a tasty little morsel, wasn't it?
This is how you perfectly execute a bunker shot. Very nice indeed.
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Next up is this two-shot hole.
And again, you got a couple of bunkers down the left-hand side that your eyes are drawn to, even though your eyes need to be drawn out to the right at that tree. Tons of space out to the right. Those bunkers, those are no good.
Well, this would be a familiar spot, Rich. It looks like the same one as yesterday.
Got some good vibes after yesterday, trying to keep it up again today.
Yep, that shot safely on the green. A lot on the line here. This putt for a share of top spot.
Okay.
Looks to have some good speed about it too.
Yeah!
So another impressive display on top of the leaderboard, though, Rich. Is plenty to play for.
Just a slim lead going into the final 18 holes. This will be pressure packed for this player.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Nice to be with you again. All the hooting and hollering is done here at the WM Phoenix Open. It's time to find out who wins here at TPC Scottsdale. Hi everyone, thanks for joining us. I'm Luke Elvey. And Rich, this final round gets underway. Our featured player is leading the pack.
Yeah, he's out there today, 3-stroke lead, final round. Boy, that's a pretty good number to be ahead, but I promise you want to get that lead to 4 and 5 as quickly as you possibly can. He's got to come out there and fire on all cylinders early.
Let's get down to the 14th hole. And the question on everyone's lips, will he take this title all the way to the finish line? Oh, that was pure. This shot is about 140 yards out. Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
Wynn got that one and took it wayward.
Didn't that look good for a long time? Putting for a par here. Okay, let's head to the next. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Here we are at the par 5, 15th.
This is such a narrow fairway. The left third of this fairway runs straight towards the water on the left-hand side. It's just no fun. You know that you have a sliver of landing area down the right-hand side to find it, so you can knock it on in two.
This shot from around the 200-yard marker. Opting for the 5-iron. Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A. Good mid-range putt, this one. An 18-footer. And he's down there. You got a read?
It's just going to cruise up to the left-hand side.
This putt coming up is for birdie. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard.
Ooh, that is some pretty good breathing room. Out in front by a bunch.
He sits in first position. Welcome to the 16th hole, the par 3.
Something about 20,000 people getting ready to give it to you one way or the other kind of gets your attention pretty quick, my friend. There's not much to it other than the fact that you know what the stakes are, whether you're going to get cheered or beered.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 21 feet from the cup.
And gets that putt of distance to go.
I like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
He's leading by 5 shots as we head to the next hole. Well, here we go, Rich. We're at the penultimate hole, the 17th.
If you're going to take out a driver, be mindful. The fairway does canter from right to left, so the golf ball could kick in that water hazard. Bailing out to the right, there's no shame in that. You always have an opportunity to get it up and down for the birdie.
Oh, this is exciting. A putt for an eagle. A little bit too much on that putt. Steps up to a putt of about 15 feet in distance. So close to a birdie, but that'll be a par. It never feels nice. A 3-putt par here. And that'll ensure he remains in first place. What a lovely position to be in. Holding the lead, playing the last. Good luck. Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber.
Wow, was that a massive drive there. Holy cow.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Wynn took that one offline in a hurry.
Certainly makes putting easy if you can chip it that close. Well done to this player who was able to tame TPC Scottsdale and walk away with the WM Open victory.
And an impressive victory it was there, Luke, in front of 125,000 fans on this Sunday. That was impressive.
And Henny, that was some impressive play. To take down a rival of that caliber and to win the event, what a performance.
Oh, absolutely. They silenced the giant today. They got the job done against the odds. We shouldn't ever have doubted them. There was some spectacular golf out there, and it was a pleasure to watch.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich P, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From the beautiful Pacific Palisades in California, it's the first round of the Genesis Invitational. It looks like a great day out there. Hi, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Down on the course, walking with the feature group is Henny Koyak. John McCarthy is with us as well. And Rich, this tournament is dripping in storylines, especially for our featured player. As we get set for the first round of action, what can you tell us about this course?
Andrew, this is probably my favorite golf course on tour by a long shot. Does it get any better than this? For me, it doesn't. I think it's just a mixture of the holes. You have an easy par 5 to start off with, and you got a brutish par 4 right after that. It gives and it takes. But at the end of the day, you just cannot wait to play it, no matter how good you play or how poorly you play, because it's so much fun being out there. You kind of sometimes get lost at, I'm not playing that great, but man, I feel like I'm in heaven right now. It's great.
It looks so good for so long, but now it's first cut.
This is on a stupendous line.
That is a wonderful shot. Count it. It's good.
Out of the rough, into the hole. Thank you very much.
This one was a great chip in. I could watch this all day.
Here's a look at the leaderboard, and he is in a share of 5th place. Teeing off on the par 4 second. I think he likes that one. This looks like a 190-yard shot. Target practice with these approach shots, just like that. Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
Just going to cruise on down to the left-hand side.
That's a big birdie putt. The man out in front of the leaderboard is Sahith Theegala. Setting up now on the tee of the par 4 third.
Nice birdie in the last hole for a change. First one of the day. They needed it desperately. Now, next hole, looking for more.
I like the looks of this. This shot from around 100 yards out. All right, the putter can come out now. 17 feet away from the cup.
A really good look at birdie.
Way too much on that one. This putt from 3 feet away. Here's a look at the updated leaderboard. Our featured player in a tie for 4th place.
So many wonderful holes at the George Thomas designed Riviera Country Club. This par 3 4th has to be one of them.
This is a spectacular par 3. Ideally, players want to hit a tee shot that moves significantly from right to left and moving with the contour of the green. If they can do that, then they've got an opportunity to hit it really close. If they challenge the pin off the tee shot, well, it could come up short in that bunker, and that is a massive no-no.
This putt for par here. We have Sahith Theegala leading as we move over to the next hole. Rich, the PGA Tour is basically a power game these days, although the 5th here at Riviera forces players just to hold off the tee.
the fairway does run out about 310 yards off the tee, and players not necessarily going to hit driver here. They have to be mindful that the fairway pitches significantly from right to left on their tee shot. From there, they're hitting their second shots downhill again to a green that chases away from them front to back. Again, a simple looking second shot, but a difficult one to get close.
And time to check in with Matt Fitzpatrick from England, standing over this next shot. Oh, that's outstanding. Mark that down on the highlight reel. Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Lining up the birdie putt here. And before we move to the next hole, it is Sahith Theegala leading this tournament.
We've made it to the 6th hole, a par 3.
Nice birdie back there. On to the next.
The club choice is a 6-iron.
Setting up here with a very long putt. Oh, that's a nice looking roll. Gee, it's got some good speed about it.
Okay, time now to get back to live play. And the mindset now is to get up and down from here. Wow, I really like that.
Oh, Dr. Chapinski strikes again.
This is a big one coming up to save par. Let's quickly take a look at the leaderboard, and Sahith Theegala is in first place. And folks, at the end of this first round, he's going to find himself in first place. Not bad, Rich.
Always nice to see your name on top of the leaderboard. Just a slim lead, however, for this player.
Well, that'll do it for today, folks. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and the entire crew, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long, and thanks for watching 2K Sports. .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Our coverage of the Genesis Invitational continues. It's the second round coming your way. Hi again, everyone. Andrew Catalan here. Pleased to have you with us today. Our featured player starts the day at 9 under par. Let's get down to the 8th to catch up on the play. That will definitely work. Not super tight, but a makeable putt. This putt from a good distance away. All right, John, which way is this putt going to go?
Well, Andrew, it's going to go uphill and to the left. Let's see what happens.
He makes the putt and putting some extra pressure on his rival. Here's a look at how things stand. It's a one-shot lead. Teeing off here at the 9th.
Only the big hitters are going to be able to carry that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Most players are going to try and avoid it and even miss it the fairway out to the right-hand side, which is not a bad miss. From there, the second shot is directly uphill. Deep, deep bunkers on the front right part of this. That is not the place to miss it. Anything that's a little bit long will leave you a downhill putt, but that's the safe play.
Yeah, I like that. That's okay there. That's a safe shot.
Standing over his second shot. Chosen the pitching ridge here.
Time to get back to live play. Setting up here with a long putt. This putt's looking good. Oh, I like the looks of this. Yes, it goes.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
As we take a look at the leaderboard, our leader is up by 1. A par 4 here.
I wonder if he's going to try and attack this hole. He could definitely extend the lead if he plays it right.
From the bunker.
And John McCarthy's jogging over to the spot right now. He'll have a look inside that bunker and see how it's lying. Is it any good, mate?
I'm not seeing a whole lot of ball in the sand here, guys. Let's see how they deal with this one.
Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
I've had a look from both sides. This is a right to lefter.
Trouble early in this hole, but what a way to close it out.
After driving it in the bunker off the tee, that's a formidable score right there.
As we head to the next hole, our featured player has a 2-shot cushion. Time for a par 5 as we've hit the 11th hole.
It's just a long straightaway par 5, almost a runway, if you like. Both sides of this fairway flanked by huge eucalyptus trees, which frames this tee shot brilliantly. You find the fairway, second shot, once again, straightforward. You must avoid that bunker front right at all costs. That is deep and nasty. You're not going to enjoy being in there.
This one from 4 feet away.
It's an eagle putt.
Here's a quick look at how things stand. It's a 3-shot advantage for our leader.
I'm pretty sure this player will be full of confidence now after that eagle back at the last hole.
This is where the golf course gets extremely difficult, Luke. This tee shot moves from left to right, but massive overhanging eucalyptus trees down the right-hand side prevent you from hitting a high draw over them. Once you're in the fairway, though, your second shot is to a green that's really not as big as it should be for such a long hole. And there's a famous tree just short and left of this green, Bogey's tree. Not because of the score, because Humphrey Bogart used to sit there and just watch everybody butcher this hole.
Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
He's staring down 23 feet here.
This one starting out way to the right.
And this one is for his par. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. Currently at -18 for the tournament.
Halfway through, and they are in first place entering the weekend.
Gotta love seeing your name on top of that leaderboard. He's got to be excited about that. Still just a slim lead with a lot of golf to play.
It's been a great day. We thank you for joining us. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you soon. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's the third round at Riviera Country Club. The Genesis Invitational is coming up next. Hi, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan. Welcome back. Well, it's already been a great start to the event, and we're thrilled to have you join us once again here on 2K Sports. Let's get out to the third hole.
Absolutely tattooed that drive.
And here we have the Englishman, Matt Fitzpatrick. What's he got in front of him here? This one looks to be on a pretty good line. Oh, that one skirted the edge of the hole.
Okay, here we are again, back live. Not a bad shot right there. Henny, how tricky is this one?
A tricky little slider here, downhill, moving to the left.
That was close. 3 feet remain. Taking a look at the leaderboard, he's got the lead. And now here's a look at the par 3 fourth.
This is a spectacular par 3. Ideally, players want to hit a tee shot that moves significantly from right to left and moving with the contour of the green. If they can do that, then they've got an opportunity to hit it really close. If they challenge the pin off the tee shot, well, it could come up short in that bunker, and that is a massive no-no.
And just this short one left for par. No change atop the leaderboard after that hole. We've hit the par 4 fifth.
The fairway does run out about 310 yards off the tee, and players not necessarily going to hit driver here. They have to be mindful that the fairway pitches significantly from right to left on their tee shot. From there, they're hitting their second shots downhill again to a green that chases away from them front to back. Again, a simple looking second shot, but a difficult one to get close.
That was a great approach shot right there, and we're going to see a birdie putt here at the 5th. Here's a look at how things stand. It's a one-shot lead. We're on the tee at number 6. The club choice is a 6-iron. Looking to get up and down from here. Wow, I give that a 9 out of 10.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
He needs this one to save par. Here's a quick look at the leaderboard, and he has a one-shot lead.
We've arrived now at the 7th in the par 4.
The fairway bunker down the left-hand side comes in quicker than you can imagine, and so players want to try and hit it out towards the far right part of it. But again, you push it a little bit, and now the barranca comes into play. If you find the fairway, happy days. This green is probably one of the most severe tilted from back to front. Players need to make sure their second shots land past this hole in order for it to come back down towards the hole. You will have a downhill putt, but it's better than coming up short.
Sitting at an incredible 21 under for the event. Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more. Second shot here on the 8th. And that one has found its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still. Here's Matty Fitzpatrick setting up his next shot. Has he holed it? Let's get back to it, shall we? Putting for birdie here. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
There's a slope here, and it's going to go right to left on the slope.
If it's up, it could be in. And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard.
A very impressive day for our featured player, and as we take a look at the leaderboard, currently in a tie for first. We had so much fun out there today. Thank you for joining us. For all of us at 2K Sports, we'll see you soon. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're back at Riviera, where a champion will be crowned. It's the final round of the Genesis Invitational. Hi again, everyone. Andrew Catalan here. Glad to have you back with us. I've got a feeling something historic is going to happen today. You're going to see it right here on 2K Sports. All right, we're going down to the 13th hole now. He needs to make something happen out there to break out of this tie for first place. Oh, flex on that drive. Let's go down to Henny.
Setting up this shot from about 120.
Okay, that's going to play. We've got 15 feet to the cup.
This for a birdie.
Henny, how tough will this putt be?
I've given it a good look. I see this one going left at the hole.
Here's a look at the leaderboard, and he has broken the tie and has the outright lead. Let's check out the 14th hole. It's a par 3. Another good shot from our leader. Let's check in with Henny.
He'll be happy to hold this. 21 foot.
Now this putt for birdie. This putt on a good line. Getting better. And it drops in. Our featured player still sits atop the leaderboard.
Welcome to the par 4 15th hole.
It's a great par 4, and yet there's some players that have seen it a little bit differently lately. I always saw it as a dogleg from left to right, just avoid that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. And this is an interesting green. It's got a high spot on the left, and it's got a low middle section and a high section on the right-hand side, and you never have a flat putt. It is always breaking one direction or another, and it's either straight uphill or straight downhill. This is the most difficult green on the golf course by a long margin. If you see it differently, you can hit it down the right, down 17 fairway, but I fail to see how that's any kind of advantage.
And this shot from about 150 yards out. Currently in the lead by a shot. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Well struck. He hasn't managed to birdie this hole this tournament. He'll like the look at where he's standing on this leaderboard. Stepping up to the 16th tee now.
It's an island green, if you can believe that. It's surrounded by bunkers. I think this is another one of the all-time great designs. It's only about 160 yards, Luke, but the whole green is surrounded by bunkers. Everything feeds towards the center and the front of this green once it gets on there. I just think this is a magnificent design. If you hit it in any one of those bunkers, making a par will be nearly impossible.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player.
Time now for the par 5 17th hole.
At all costs, do not hit it in that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. Anywhere to the left, even in the rough left, is just fine. From there, your next shot should be laid up out to the right-hand side. Third shot, straight back up the hill with some kind of wedge. It can be an easy birdie if you get the distance on your third shot spot on. If you get it wrong, however, you could have some issues.
What a great shot on the par 5, on and 2.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
John, your green side, what do you see in this putt?
This putt is looking like it's going to move pretty hard to the right.
Starts off looking good.
That close. And just a tap in left for birdie. The putt goes in, and that cushion is getting wider. Here's a look at how things stand. He is up by 2 shots. We finish on 18 with a par 4.
Tee shot up the hill. Fairway tilts significantly from left to right. Missing it out to the right is a massive no-no. You'll be blocked out by a bunch of eucalyptus trees that you cannot hit it through. Second shot is to a green that actually tilts away from the players, not towards them, even though the second shot is uphill. Green is historically one of the firmest on the golf course, and getting it close is nearly impossible. It is a heck of a finishing hole.
2 putts to win, but wouldn't it be nice if this one went down? Henny, how challenging is this putt?
Setting up this putt 20 feet from the cup.
This putt to be a putt drops, and we have our champion at the Genesis Invitational.
And nothing better than winning at illustrious Riviera Country Club alongside some of the great names in golf.
Such a fun day out there, and we can't thank Henny Koyak enough. The insight she provided on the rivalry was first class.
Such kind words, Andrew. It was my absolute pleasure. This is what we do it for, watching the battles play out, no matter what the result is.
Well, that'll do it for us today. For our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long, and we'll see you next time.